Long before David became a king, long before he faced giants, God had already chosen him.
Not by might,
Not in a palace, not on a battlefield, but in the quiet fields of Bethlehem, where no one
as your
else was
king
watching.
I decree.
This is not a
Peace
story
and
about
prosperity
strength
for
or
all.
power. This is a story about the heart. King Saul had disobeyed the Lord. Again and again, he chose his own way instead of God's command. And because of this, the Lord rejected Saul as king over Israel. The Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and God spoke to the prophet Samuel. I have rejected Saul as king, the Lord said. But I have chosen a king for myself. Samuel was deeply grieved, but God had already prepared the next chapter. God sent Samuel to Bethlehem, to the house of a man named Jesse. As Samuel approached the city, the elders of Bethlehem trembled and asked him, "Do you come in peace?" Samuel replied, "I come in peace, to sacrifice to the Lord." But God's purpose was far greater than they
Peace be
realized.
upon you, Jesse. We must dishonor his humble home.
Jesse brought his sons before the prophet. One by one they stood before Samuel. They were tall, strong, and impressive. Samuel looked at the first son and thought, "Surely this is the Lord's anointed." But the Lord said to Samuel, "Do not look at his appearance or his height. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." One by one, Jesse's sons passed before Samuel. And one by one, God rejected them. 7 sons stood before the prophet, yet the oil was not poured. The anointing remained untouched. Then Samuel turned to Jesse and asked, "Are these all your sons?" Jesse hesitated and said, "There is still the youngest, but he is tending the sheep." The forgotten one, the overlooked one. Samuel said firmly,
Peace
"Send
be
for
upon
him.
you, Jesse.
We will not sit down until
We
he
must
comes."
dishonor his
Out in
humble
the
home.
fields was David, a young shepherd. Dust covered his clothes. A staff rested in his hand. Sheep surrounded him. He had no crown, no armor, no recognition. Unknown to men, but known by God. A messenger came to him and said, "David, you are needed at home." David left the sheep and followed, not knowing why he had been called. When David entered the house, Samuel looked at him closely. And the Lord said to Samuel, "Arise. Anoint him. This is the one." Samuel lifted the
must
horn of
understand
oil
its
and poured it upon David's head, in the presence of his brothers. And from that day on, the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David. A shepherd was anointed king, not crowned, not celebrated, but chosen. David returned to the fields once again. Still a shepherd, still unnoticed. Years of waiting followed. Fields, caves, battles, trials. Because God anoints first and reveals later. One night, David walked under the stars, his harp by his side. There was no crown on his head, but heaven had already prepared it. If you feel forgotten, if you feel unseen, remember this. God sees you in the fields. God sees you in the waiting. God sees your heart. God does not choose as man chooses. God does not rush his plans. He prepares hearts before he reveals destinies. Thank you for watching. If this story blessed you, please like, share, and subscribe for more powerful Bible story.